Hey everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of NuStrength Sugar Babes. And we've got a very, very sexy sugar babe, Lucy, on the show today. And she has been in the program. Gee, how long have you been in it now? Would it be coming up to 6 months or be between 12 weeks to 24 weeks? Hey, it's been a while.
Yeah, I started end of December last year.
Yeah, so it's been
months.
6 months.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gone so quick, hey?
So crazy.
Oh, it's so crazy. So on this show, we're all about helping women build bodies they love and free them from crappy restrictive diets and binge eating. So Lucy, she came from I'll let her tell you a bit more, but you've been really awesome, you know, like obviously when you first came in, it was a massive change for you because you had been doing what the fitness industry told you that you need to be doing, lots of training, cardio, green vegetables. I remember when you'd come to the gym and you'd have you were prepping for your comp and you'd have your fucking spinach and I'd just be like, oh, the poor thing. And I remember like the first week you were a bit like, but then after that you just sort of went in head first, and from there you've just been amazing. Like you've gotten really strong.
Yeah.
You look amazing. You're eating so much more food. You've really just like you've learnt so much about the food. So you've done really, really well. But I'll get you to tell the viewers about, what were the issues that you were experiencing before the program? Like, why did you want to do it?
I had an incredibly bad relationship with food. So throughout competing, I was restricted a lot with my diet. And post-comp, so I'd done 3 comps, and after my last competition, I was like, throughout that whole prep, I was just dreading the end of it because I knew what was coming. I didn't, I finished it and I was like, I have no direction. I don't know how to deal with food anymore. So it got to the point where I was eating, like binging, and then feeling guilty, and then purging, and then feeling guilty. And then it got to the point where it just got too much. And I turned to you, and I was actually in Woolworths, and I was shopping, and I'm like, I don't know what to buy then. And I just broke down into tears. It's like, just fucking cooking. So I did. I'm like, kidding. What do I do? And you're like, just do this. Do this for me and see where you go. And I was like, oh, okay, this is different. So different to what I'm used to. And I was like, okay, I'm trusting you right now. Like, I never eat sugar. And I'm always given my meal plans. I never decide what I eat. And having that responsibility just really scared me. And so I went all in, and it is the best decision I have ever made in my life.
Yes. Our life is just so much better when you get to eat more food. Like both of us are drinking our juice. Juice as we do that.
Yes.
So binge eating, I think a lot of women struggle with binge eating.
Yeah.
What else? What about like your energy, moods, digestion? How was all that stuff? Sleep?
Sorry, I'm just going to get my charger just quickly.
Yeah. No problems. We don't want you like dropping out halfway.
Oh, that would be so bad. That's what I was going to ask you before we started. I'm like, Kitty, my phone's going to die.
Oh, it's all good. These are pretty casual infused. It's fine if you run and get your charger.
Okay. Now I'm sitting on the floor. This is great. Sorry. Okay. Is it charging? Yeah, we're good. All right. What was the question? Sorry.
No, that's okay. So obviously you know, like a lot of women, you suffered from binge eating and the food restriction and then the binge and the purge. What about, did you have any other issues like sleep, digestion, mood, menstrual cycle, any of that sort of stuff?
All of that. So I had very, very painful periods. I would only shit about twice a week if I was lucky. I wasn't sleeping. I was hungry. I was a mess. And yeah, like that's all cured now. Like I had a really, really bad look on myself. I hated looking at myself in the mirror. I was like, oh, I look shit, even though I look pretty good. I had a 6-pack. Like, come on, who'd be disappointed if they had a 6-pack?
Yeah.
But I was in a really bad way, and I was like, there has to be more to life than revolving everything around food. And yeah, so then that's why I turned to you guys, and I'm never, ever, ever going to eat a green thing again, honestly.
Oh, I know. Do you ever, like, sometimes I think about, like, I think, because my old diet was like yours as well, like the spinach and the chicken and no sugar and no dairy.
And
The cock and broth diet. Can you ever imagine going back to that?
I've actually, I thought about it, and I thought, okay, what would happen if I did do that? And I just know that I would revert back to everything, and my digestion would be as good, and my periods would be awful, and like I missed a couple of periods as well. So I just, like I was on the pill, and it was messy. I would never, ever in a million years, like, just, like, what you're doing is so wrong. You shouldn't eat sugar. It makes you get fat. And I'm, well, no, it really doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
I preach about it now. I'm like, I eat sugar all the time.
I know, you look amazing. And so, and like when you first started the program, like, because how many calories are you eating now? 2,400, eh?
Yeah, 2,400.
Amazing. Amazing. Yeah. And so talk about some of the results that you've seen so far during the program.
Yeah. Strength would probably be the main one. Actually, everything, but strength. I've noticed I've gotten so much stronger. When I did my first strength test with you guys, my deadlift or my squat was 90 kilos and my deadlift was 100. It was a really ugly 100. It was disgusting. And I'm now deadlifting 110 for reps, and I'm squatting 100 kilos, and I've never felt stronger in my life. And, I'm training 3 days a week, and who would have thought that training 3 days a week you'd get results? And, my digestion's great. I'm going to the toilet. My periods are good. And they're pain-free. I'm sleeping throughout the night. My moods have changed significantly. I'm not up and, well, I'm a female, like up and down. As we are. But then I'm not as bad as I was. Well, I'm really not bad at all, but I'm not as bad as I was. Like I'm a lot more happier, and I'm satisfied with life. And I feel like now that issue has been dealt with, I can get on with my life. It's
totally.
Just, and like, it's just, I don't have to think about it anymore because it's not affecting me as much. So yeah, that's my quality of life has improved significantly. And
the binge eating, no more binge eating?
No, not at all. Like, here and there I feel a bit peckish, but I don't feel the need to just binge and then, purge and all that. Like,
it's an awful cycle. It's an awful cycle to be in.
Yeah. And like, because I'd been doing it for a while, and I didn't tell many people about it, and like I felt guilty about that too. So yeah, I'm so glad that it's all resolved, and I can get and I think about it, I'm like, how could I do that to my poor body? I don't.
It's just, I think though, it's like the fitness, even though obviously you were competing, but even so, like outside of competing, I think the fitness industry, it's just low calorie diets. And quick fixes. So people just set themselves up to binge eat, and they get stuck in this cycle of restriction and binge and, like purge. It's awful.
And like, you see it all the time, especially with competitors, like, it's like, I know what's coming for you. And they go on about how, like, I've seen so many girls, and even men too. Like, it's just, I'm not saying don't compete, but I'm just saying you don't have to do it the way that the fitness industry says that you have to do it.
Totally.
Like,
totally.
Oh,
and
so
you talked about too, like obviously, and I actually remember when you said to me, like, oh, I'm really scared to like do my own meal plan. Like, so do you do all your own meal plans now? You do them every week, you up your calories yourself, do you feel like you have the knowledge now to have control back?
Yeah, Kitty, like when you sent out the, like all the information about the food and everything, it was so overwhelming. I'm like, Ben, I can't do this too much, but I kind of just let that go, and I was like, hey, this is good for me. I need to do this, to get over it. And I was just a sponge, and I absorbed everything, and like I took everything in, and I know why to eat this with that, and why to eat that, and how that affects the body. And it just, like, having that knowledge base as well, it's good to have clarity on why you're eating what you're eating as well. So yeah, and I have full control over my diet. I eat not whatever I want, but whatever I want. I've made my own meal plans myself. It's just super flexible, and it's just, I feel free.
Yeah, totally.
It's
really freeing.
Yeah, it really is. And it's great, because like, you don't have somebody else controlling what you eat. And, you know, like that's what I thought actually. During my prep, I was just like, okay, how long is this going to go on for? When am I going to learn myself how to do my own meal plans and have control over my eating and have control over my life? Because I didn't. So yeah, I'm just, yeah. It's
so awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, life is just so much better when you, what sort of food are you eating now?
I ate ice cream before bed. Made my own ice cream with my own ice cream maker. I ate juice. I ate fruit. I drink cow's milk. I have sugar in my coffees. I eat sourdough bread, and that was like a massive no-no. Like dairy and gluten, and well, not so much gluten probably, and sugar, massive no-nos. I don't eat vegetables. I eat lots of salt. Yeah, I eat liver and oysters.
Pate, how good's the pate?
Oh my
so
God.
good.
I had it for breakfast this morning. It's just
Me
so
too.
depressing when you take that last bite.
I know, it's so good.
Couple of weeks of this.
Who would have thought you'd be like, I think back to my old breakfast, like I'd have my fucking protein shake, my third of a cup of oats, you know, with my blueberries and the stevia, compared to now I have like toasted sourdough with homemade pate with butter,
cheese,
coffee, with milk and sugar.
Yeah.
It's amazing,
so
hey?
Great. It is so great. And yeah, like I thought about one day, you know, just having a protein in my oats of a morning, and I'm like, I don't understand how I did that. I was missing out so much.
Could you ever imagine going back?
No.
Going back to that? Nah.
No.
Me
Never.
neither. It would kill me. I would be dying on the inside. Yeah, literally.
I feel so sorry for the people who aren't aware of the way we eat and how much they're missing out on, because they're restricting themselves, and it kills me. I'm just like, I don't have to live that way.
Totally. And I think you're so right. Like as a female, and I have done like these, like 3 or 4 of these, 3 before you of these today. And they all say the same thing. Like before, you're so consumed by food. Like it's all you think about. Like every meal, you think about the next meal, you think about the cheat meal.
Yep.
Whereas now it's like, I just eat. I just eat my food. I love food. You know, I don't think about, like, I don't even have cheat meals now. Like I just eat. Like we eat, not like on Saturday, might have a beef burger with sourdough bread and homemade coconut oil chips and homemade ice cream.
Or like making homemade
with the sourdough bases. Yeah, good quality ingredients. It's not as though you're like, oh God, I have to have this massive cheat meal.
Yeah. Oh, honestly, and like it would kill me. It's just like, okay, I have one meal every week. One meal. What am I going to have? And I think about it the whole week.
Me too.
Oh, it's like, what am I going to have? A grilled burger with low carb bun, or am I going to have like it just consumes me.
Yeah, it kills you. And so some of the objections we get from women, the main objections is, one is money. So women are like, oh, look, I don't know if I want to invest that money in myself. What would you say to that if a woman was thinking that?
It's worth investing in. It's so worth, you know, like investing in your health is probably one of the most important things you can do in your life. And people, honestly, like I think about all of the crap foods that you're eating throughout the week, or the alcohol that you're drinking, and all of that money can be put into something that's good for you, like a program.
Totally. And what about time? Like another one, women say, oh, look, I just don't really have time to put this, to do this. What would you say to that?
Schedule your time, make the time, you know, is this worth your time? You know, is your own health worth 30 minutes, like 3 times a week, you know, and meal prepping, it takes 2 hours on a Sunday. Like it really, when you think about it, it does not take that much time. Like I think it's a cop out.
I actually reckon it gives you time back, because you only train 3 days a week. Sometimes you're doing like 6 days a week training, cardio, all the other crap.
Oh my God. Yeah. I agree. Like I have more time to work and I have more energy because you're not training every single day. And like, I would dread training. Like it would get to 4 o'clock in the afternoon and I'd be like, oh, I have to go train now. Like this sucks. And then I'd miss out on I'd spend 2 hours, 2.5 hours in the gym, and I'd go twice a day sometimes. And it's a waste of time. And this is so much more time effective. It really is. And you get better results too.
Training twice a day.
No.
And eating no food. It's
Yeah.
just like, it's like torture.
Yeah.
And the final one is some women are concerned about doing it online as an online program. I mean, obviously we've got the gym and you've experienced both now. You've done the online Win It Life program. You've also worked in our gym.
Yeah.
You know, what would you say to a woman who is worried about doing it online? Like, how is it different to other programs you've done?
There's so much more contact with
Mm.
the community. You know, everyone's in the same boat, and it just doesn't have to be contact with you or with Mel or with April or with Craig. You know, like everybody helps each other. And just because it's all online doesn't mean you get missed. So like I know some people will probably think, oh, you know, it just like they won't see me almost, like they'll miss me. But it's not the case. Like you guys are so onto it with every single client of yours that nobody could be missed. So like it is possible to do this kind of thing online and get results. Like it really is. Like I've done it. I'm walking proof that it is possible. So
yeah, and now you get to be in the gym. And finally, if a woman was sitting on the fence and she was unsure about doing the program, what advice would you give her?
Oh God. I'd say like you will regret it if you like. Do you want to continue to live the way you're living and be so unhappy in life, and unhappy with yourself, and be consumed by like the food that you're eating and just all of the toxicity in your life, and miss out on this thing that could just change it all? Just change one decision. You know, like you can it doesn't have to be forever. You can try it out, go all in, try it out, and then if it's not for you, then it's not for you. But don't fob something off if you don't know anything about it or haven't tried it out. Like you don't have the authority to do that.
I mean, what's the definition of insanity? Doing the same, like having more low calorie diets. I think the women want to try and fail at. You know, it's like it's just it's not rocket science. Like just eat real food and stop killing yourself in the gym.
Yeah,
that's crazy. That's crazy. Awesome. That was so good. Thank you so much, Lucy. And if you're a woman and you're watching this and you're stuck in a cycle of binge eating and purging and restriction, then click on the link below and put in an application to work with us, and we'll jump on the phone and have a chat, and we'll see where you are and see where you want to be and if our program can actually help you, because we don't want to work with everyone. We only just want to work with women who genuinely need us and want to work with us. So that was awesome. Thank you so much, Lucy, for coming on the program, and have a great rest of the week, and I'll see you in the gym.
Sounds good.
Okay,
Thank
cool.
you.
Bye.
Bye.